Have you ever looked at your company's marketing tech budget and just thought, we're spending a fortune on this stuff, but are we really getting the results we were promised? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It's one of the biggest headaches in the industry today, and we're going to get to the bottom of it.
It's a really frustrating feeling, right? You've invested in all the best tools, you've got the most powerful platforms, and yet something just feels off. That seamless, data-driven marketing future you were sold on, it still seems just out of reach. So what is actually going on under the hood?
Well, here's the big reveal. The problem probably isn't the technology itself. In fact, the tools you have are likely amazing. The real issue, the one that's hiding in plain sight, is that these powerful tools, they just aren't talking to each other. There's no connection.
So let's really unmask this thing. What we're talking about here are technology silos. I want you to picture each of your platforms as a brilliant expert, a total genius in their field, but they're all working in separate, soundproof rooms. They can't share a single thing they know. Let's take a look at who's in these rooms.
First up, you've got your CRM. This is your system of record, right? It holds all that juicy customer data, every sales call, every bit of contact history. It knows your customer's entire backstory. But it keeps all that knowledge to itself.
Then, in another room, you've got your analytics platform. It's the observer. It's watching every click, every page view, every single conversion as it happens. So it knows exactly what your customer is doing right now, but it has zero context for the history that brought them to your site.
And over in another corner is your marketing automation tool. That's the workhorse. It's busy shooting out emails and nurturing leads, but it's doing it all based on its own separate little set of rules and data points.
And finally, your ad tech platforms are way out there, spending your money to bring in new people, and they're operating with their own little island of performance data. See the problem? Each one is its own little data island.
And when you put all these islands together, well, you get some pretty painful consequences. You end up with massive blind spots because you can't see the full customer journey. Your decision-making just slows to a crawl because you're always working with incomplete info. And that big dream of personalizing experiences at scale, yeah, it stays a dream. What's worse, your smartest people are stuck trying to manually tape all this data together instead of actually doing what you hired them for, creating winning strategies.
And listen, this is a really critical point that so many people get wrong. You can't just throw AI at this and hope it fixes everything. It won't. You see, AI is just an amplifier. If your data foundation is a fragmented mess, AI is just going to amplify that mess. It'll help you make flawed decisions, only faster. You have to fix the foundation first, period.
Okay, so if silos are the problem, then integration is the clear solution. Let's talk about the good stuff, how we can transform these disconnected tools into a genuinely intelligent system. This is where we stop diagnosing the problem and start actually building the solution.
This quote really says it all. In a world where basically everyone has access to the same powerful tools, your ability to make them all work together, that becomes your secret weapon. That's the real competitive advantage. It's not about having the best individual tools, it's about having the best connected ecosystem.
So how do we get there? It really comes down to these 5 pillars. First, you need a unified data pipeline. Think of this like a central nervous system for your business, letting information flow freely everywhere. Second, you need consistent data collection so that every system is speaking the exact same language. When you have that, you unlock genuine cross-platform insights and, this is huge, shared measurement. So everybody's playing on the same team, looking at the same scoreboard. And only then, once that's all in place, can you apply AI on top of that clean, connected data and unleash its real power.
And let's be clear, this isn't just a technical project for your IT team. The whole point of this is to unlock real, tangible, measurable value for the business. So let's look at the actual outcomes you can expect when you get this right.
For starters, your decision-making gets so much faster. I mean, exponentially faster. When data is flowing freely and your reports are unified, your teams can see what's working and what's not in almost real time. That means they can pivot and optimize with a ton of confidence.
Second, you get a crystal clear picture of your customer. You're finally connecting the dots between how they interact with an ad, what they do on your website, and their history with your sales team. You go from a bunch of blurry snapshots to a full 360-degree high-def movie.
And this is how you finally deliver on that promise of personalization at scale. With that unified customer view, you can automate relevant, timely experiences for thousands, even millions of people. You move away from generic one-size-fits-all messages to creating truly personal connections.
And the benefits don't even stop there. Your marketing dollars suddenly become way more accountable because for the first time, you can really connect the spend to the revenue. And maybe most importantly, you're building a tech ecosystem that isn't just efficient for today, but is genuinely ready for the future of AI automation. You're future-proofing your business. So what's your path forward from here? Well, it's all about taking a strategic step back, looking at your technology, and getting your organization ready for a future that is, without a doubt, going to be driven by AI. Now, this whole framework comes from the experts over at QuantumHiveAI. It's what they do. They specialize in helping companies build these kinds of practical roadmaps, turning all those disconnected digital efforts into real amplified business impact. Their whole philosophy is actually pretty simple. Help companies unlock the incredible value they've already paid for in their MarTech and AdTech stacks. It's not about buying more shiny new tools. It's about making everything you already have work better, together.
And that brings us to the final question. Really, this is the one question every single business leader should be asking themselves right now. Because the race for AI leadership isn't going to be won by the company that buys the most AI tools. It's going to be won by the ones who built the strongest data foundation first. So, is yours ready?